Dr. Katz,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a few hours off this afternoon.
Is everything okay? Because, Laura, you've really been taking a lot of time off this week. I'm sensing that there's something going on.
I'm fine.
Here. You know that I'm always here for you? You realize that, don't you? You're not always here, but I'm always here.
I don't need
No,
any...
I just think it's unfair of you not to offer an explanation.
Well, I need it.
Laura, this is the third time this week that you've asked me for time off in the afternoon.
Are you counting tomorrow?
Well, no, I guess not.
I don't like holidays with my family.
Why is that, Mark?
I just don't. Because, you just got to be polite to them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't last very long. Ever just trying to be so polite you yawn inside your mouth?
Yeah.
You're just listening to a story. Oh, yeah? You did what? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Katz's office.
Man alive. Laura,
Yeah?
what in God's name were you doing yesterday?
I was out.
What do you mean you were out? What kind of chop shop are you running? 'Cause yesterday I tried for 3 hours to get through, but I'll...
Yeah, so what do you
First
want?
of all, where are you going in the middle of a work day? We don't live in the tropics. You can't just do what you want. We're not in some equatorial country where you can work anytime you want, go to the beach, have a rum drink. We're in America, baby. That means you put in an 8-hour work day. Then you have a rum drink.
Oh, this past Thanksgiving, I can barely get through things like that. My aunt was all upset because we didn't use real whipped cream. We used this cream whip or something like that. It's really whipped topping that you keep in the fridge.
Yeah.
I noticed on the bowl of this cream whip, it says, any questions or comments about our product, call this number. And I'm thinking, who's the guy that answers his phone? He's the cream whip hotline guy. First of all, how busy can this guy get, Well, hello, cream whip. Uh-huh. Just one sec. Could you hold, please? Okay, cream whip. Can I put you on hold for just a second? Cream whip, just one sec. Is John back from his break yet?
This is important, Laura. I need to have an open line with my father at all times, like the bat phone or the red phone in the White House. I pick up the phone, I say, Dad. He says, what? I don't even want to hear a dial tone.
So what do you want?
What if I fell? Or what if I got up, but then I fell again?
Don't you two talk at home?
Occasionally. Hey, where did you go yesterday afternoon anyway? Where do you...
Oh, to none of your business?
Oh, that's very funny.
I don't think I can go in traffic anymore.
Why?
I just can't deal with those drivers. I don't know why it is, but when I pass the slow drivers, I have to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm looking for. Like their face will give me the answer. Oh, it's Mr. Magoo.
Well,
I don't know why I look at the slow drivers. They all have that same look on their face that, oh, I am not confident behind the wheel. This is hard. I usually sit in that chair. You're doing very well.
Hey, Dad, pass the dip, will you?
Yep.
Pass the other dip.
You can get sick mixing dips, Ben.
That's not true. It's alcohol that you get sick when you mix.
Well, I can get sick watching you mix dips. I think that's what I meant.
Hey, Dad, I spoke to Laura today.
Oh, that's a shocker.
And, she seems to be out of the office.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell me. I should be filled in.
How did she sound to you when you spoke to her?
Well, I asked her where she was, and she was pretty tight-lipped about giving me an answer.
Well,
is there something going on? Is she okay?
I think that she's going through some kind of personal crisis. It's clear to me that she needs to, and she even used this phrase, to sort some things out.
Wee-oop, wee-oop. That sounds serious, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. You know what that means when someone says I'm sorting a few things out? You know what that means? It means they're dying.
No, that's getting their affairs in order, Ben. That's different.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's something, serious going on at the office, and I would certainly take a little time out of my schedule to, maybe investigate what's going on.
I mean, if you were me.
What do you mean?
I'm saying I don't think it's a good idea for you to get involved. It's a very sensitive area.
Well, I mean, if there's anybody who can find out what's going on, it's definitely me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot who I was talking to.
Yeah.
Undercover Ben.
Dad, I'm going to find out what our little Miss Can't Be Wrong is up to. Huh? Do a little investigating.
Ben, I don't want you to do anything.
Maybe it's running guns to Mexico.
I don't think she can do that on her lunch hour.
Well, why don't you start guessing? Why do I have to look stupid all the time?
I just really don't have a clue.
Oh, my God, she's my sister.
Do you mind?
Oh. Hey, give me that back. Please let me have that back. Give it to me. Look, I promise not to use it if you give it back to me.
Well,
I promise.
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident. I really didn't mean to do that. I just touched it. I'm really sorry. Oh, whoops. I'm just not, I don't really mean to be, oh boy, I'm really, It's just going, I'm not doing it myself.
Dr. Katz's office?
Oh, Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Is this you?
Yes, it is.
Wow, you're live. You're sitting there. Is this, I'm really talking to you on the phone?
Yes, I am. Yes,
Wow,
that's right.
I'm glad I got you while you were in.
Oh, well, good for you.
What a shock. You figure these days, why would you even go to work, right? Don't matter, does it? Let it all hang out, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't care about responsibilities, right? You're all free.
that's right.
So you gonna stay in today, or are you gonna...
Well, I'll be in,
Yeah.
and then I'll be going out.
Are you gonna be leaving this afternoon?
Yes, that's right, Ben.
Sort of like yesterday afternoon.
Sort of.
Huh. It's a work day.
Right.
So why wouldn't you leave?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Where would you go, hypothetically? To the zoo, or...
Any number of places.
But do you have one specific place you've been going to in the
Oh,
afternoon?
yes, actually, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Does it begin with a P? As in visiting a relative at the penitentiary? Huh?
No.
Does it begin with a D? As in doing things that are illegal?
No.
Does it begin with a CH? As in, I'm sorry, a PH? I'm sorry, a PSCH.
PSCH?
I don't know how to spell this word.
What's going on with you and your brother now?
Oh, Alan?
Yeah.
Nothing much. Just the fact that he's older than me still plagues me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to catch up someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come whenever I mention your brother, you start sweating?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a second.
You know, I don't like this game run. I don't think this is...
Hello? Yeah, he's at the doctor again. No, not hair. I'm at the head thing. Yeah. Okay, Mm-hmm. All right, I'll tell him. Okay, bye.
Who was that pretend call from?
That wasn't a pretend call. That was,
Ron. Oh, Ron.
Laura, why
Yeah?
don't we do this? Why don't we play a game? You like games, don't you?
No.
Of course you do. Of course you love them. Everybody loves games. That's why they're called games. Let's play a game that I love to play called Guess Where I Went This Afternoon.
Oh, okay.
That's
that
a
sounds
fun game. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a lot of fun.
Okay.
So you go ahead and start.
Okay.
No.
Nowhere?
Well, I have to ask first.
Okay.
So guess where I went this afternoon?
Nowhere?
Okay, you win. Now you ask me.
Okay. Ben?
Uh-huh.
Guess where I went this afternoon?
Guess where I went this afternoon? Man, this game sucks.
This is something my colleagues would probably... Ron, just let it ring. At least that would be a step in the right direction, you know?
yeah, but how do I don't know who it is.
Just ignore it. See if you can do that for me. Would you do that?
All right.
Hi, I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Oh, they must have hung up.
Well, I think you've taken that game as far as you can, Ron. You know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Hello, is this Dr. Katz?
Hi, Ben.
I disguised my voice so Laura wouldn't recognize me.
Yeah.
Listen, Dad, I'm in a phone booth outside the building, and I don't mind telling you, it reeks. What I need to know is Laura's HQ, not to mention her DOD.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Ben.
Good, Dad, I can't get into this right now because I'm staked out outside.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
So let's go through this quickly.
Because I can't get into it either because I'm an adult.
Right. Why does that prevent you from getting into it?
Because I don't like spy games the way you do.
Would it help if I just talked normally?
Might.
All right.
Now, how are you, Ben?
I'm fine. How are you, Dad? Let's get down to business.
Okay.
Where is Laura right now? Because I am outside. So when she goes out this
Yeah.
afternoon, I will be able to, what they call in my business, tail her.
See, this is not a good idea, and I'll tell you why.
Dad, I can handle myself out here, you know? I mean, the streets are my friend.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, this is where I live. I just meld in, you know? Uh-huh. I'm a melder, Dad. I mean,
Yeah, I can see you melding. I'm waving to you right now, Ben. Look up.
Higher, to your left.
No.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Not only are you melding, you're also waving now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I sort of blew my cover right there.
Here, wait, let me see if...
Laura wants a wave.
No, Dad, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't meld well. Because, that's not everything. How many fingers am I holding up right now?
You're holding up 3 fingers.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up now? Read between the lines. Do you want me to turn it up for you? Dad?
Ben?
Dad, don't use our real names. All right, now start again. Dad?
Men?
God, you're dumb. All right, whatever. Just a status report.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
Lost her.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you what happened. I followed her to the bank. And she went in the bank, and I couldn't wait.
What do you mean you couldn't wait?
Well, I sort of got hungry, and she was in there for a while. The line was a mile long.
Do you understand how this whole tailing thing works, Ben?
I mean, maybe I messed up this time, but, next time I'm going to stick to her like
something, a sticky substance?
Yes, like a very sticky substance. When I was following Laura.
Yeah.
And I realized a whole nother conspiracy going on. You know the bakery?
Yeah.
Lenzio's? I get the feeling they pump out odors.
Right, their exhaust vent.
Well, not quite their exhaust vent, but they vent out fumes which make you go in and buy baked goods.
I never trusted them.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I got you a dozen crawlers.
Hi, I'm here, Richard Lewis. I'm here to see Dr. Katz.
Good. Why don't you take a seat?
Listen, Laura, I mean, not that I want to move furniture around or anything, but I sort of feel like you sit pretty close to, the office, and not that you should move the desk.
Are you afraid that I'm going to hear about your problem?
Well, if it was just one, I'd be a lucky man. We haven't started our session yet, have we?
Well, technically, the minute you walk in here, you're on the clock.
Oh.
I mean, if something happens that makes you feel better on your way into the room, that's part of the session, too.
I can tell you anything, can I?
As long as it's not personal.
I have a feeling you're going to want me as a regular patient.
Well, you are a regular patient, Richard. I mean, do you know something I don't know?
Yeah, I do.
Why is that?
Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm screwed up, man, My Uncle Phil passed away, used to make home movies and edit out the joy. Mm-hmm. Those are our family movies.
Well, you see,
and I have them.
Well, that's...
I don't let you talk much because I'm always afraid to hear what you're going to say to me. You're sort of an intellectual, aren't you, Dr. Katz?
No, I'm more of a pseudo-intellectual.
Maybe that's the problem I have with you. I miss my other therapist because I used to get like a hug a lot,
Yeah, that's not going to happen here.
God, you're in a bad mood today, Dr. Katz, aren't you?
No, I'm not in a bad mood. I think maybe you're projecting your mood onto me.
Because you're cutting me off. Isn't that weird?
Well, remember what you said to me last time.
What? I've said so many things to you.
You don't like to confide in me.
That's true. But here's the problem I have, Dr. Katz. I don't know whether I'm being truthful with you or trying to get you to laugh.
Well, geez, I hope it's not the latter. Wait, which was the latter? You have all the classic symptoms of a hypochondriac.
I am a hypochondriac. I got it from my grandparents, really, basically. My grandmother, she knitted her suicide note.
I doubt it.
Which was really a tragic thing. We didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
She also used to collect antique dolls with colitis.
Well, those are going to be worth something someday. Young polar bear comes home from school. True story. No, I have to tell you this joke. Young polar bear comes home from school, and he says, "Mother, am I really a polar bear?" She says, "Of course you're a polar bear." And I go to bed. He comes home the next day. He says, "Dad, are you and Mom really, really polar bears?" The father says, "What are you talking about? Good night." This goes on for weeks, for months. Were your parents polar bears? Were their parents polar bears? Am I, in fact, a purebred polar bear? The father finally says, "Enough. Why do you keep asking us these questions?" He says, "Because I am freezing."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great joke.
He was cold. The bear, he was cold.
Yeah, that's all that was
Right,
going
yeah,
on.
that was it.
Yeah.
Laura, can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Are you planning on leaving?
Yeah? 2 hours early.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean, are you planning on, leaving this job, on quitting this job?
Would you still pay me?
No.
Then no. Why do you think I'm leaving?
I don't know. It seems like there's something going on that you're clearly not comfortable talking to me about.
Dr. Katz, I'm not going to leave this job until I find a better one.
Well, that's sweet of you to say that, Laura. Because I really was worried. So what are you doing out there? I mean, I'm sure there's an explanation. Maybe it's none of my business, but I feel like I'm entitled to an explanation.
Well, I'll tell you, Dr. Katz.
Yeah.
I've been going to traffic school.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Well, 'cause it's embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing?
I was sentenced to traffic school just for going fast.
Yeah.
Well,
Laura, I mean, I'm glad you're staying.
I'm going to need all the afternoons off next week, too.
More tickets?
No, I just sort of have come to like having my afternoons off.
That's a good one, Laura. Okay. Well, the last time I went there was to get my license renewed, and what they're doing now is group photos.
Dad,
Yeah.
take a look at Ben. Huh?
Yeah, I don't have to look
This
at
is
you.
what it's all about, baby.
Yeah, I just, why don't you leave your
Whew, I stink.
why don't you leave your clothes in the hall and get in the shower immediately, Ben?
Dad, you know
Just
what?
Burn everything.
No, I don't do that. I wait. I want to relish this moment.
Were you in a food fight or something?
No, Dad, I was in a dumpster. I was on
Yeah.
the job. I was investigating in a dumpster.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in Laura's dumpster,
Ah.
going through some of her trash. Well, I'm not quite sure it was hers because it was her buildings. And I didn't really find anything specific to Laura, except for some skim milk, which I assume she does drink.
Yeah.
So I was in there for about a half hour. And about 30 minutes went by, and then I realized I'm in a bunch of garbage, and I got to get the hell out of here.
I'm not saying that all this investigative work was for nothing.
What do you mean?
It turns out she's been going to traffic school. She's had a bunch of tickets, and she was required to go.
But I thought she had to sort a few things out.
Well, she was embarrassed. She didn't want me to think that she was a bad driver.
You're kidding. Well, why did she say she had to sort a few things out? I mean, why didn't she just say I was going to traffic school?
Like I said, she was embarrassed.
Well, how did you find out?
I asked her.
Seriously?
Yeah.
God, I suck at this.
I was with my high school friends the other day, and it kind of made me sad that we can't do what we did in high school. Like, now you have to be really polite to people, as an adult. You're expected to, hey, how was your weekend? Like, I care. Well, that's good. Yeah, good. That's nice.
Yeah.
When you were in high school, you saw someone in the hallway, you didn't have to stop and chit-chat. All you had to do was this.
Right.
That's it. A little nod. That was a whole greeting. You were done with that person. Two people walk by. They say men aren't supposed to cry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw Bridges in Madison County, and, they fell in love, and everything was good. And then they realized they shouldn't be together, and they break up, and then the real husband comes back, and he's waiting behind Clint Eastwood in the truck, and it's raining because everything bad happens in the rain. And the light turns green, but Clint doesn't move, and the guy's like, boo-boo, today, And the husband says, what's he waiting for? He's waiting for her.
Hey, you want a tissue?
Can I have a minute, please?
Hello, Dr. Katz.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Is this Ron?
Yes, it is.
Where's Laura?
She's not here.
What are you doing there?
Nothing much. I'm out here in the waiting room.
Why don't you come on in?
I don't have to come in. This is okay.
Yeah, I think that would be better if you came in.
Can we talk on this for just a little while? I rushed over here.
Yeah.
And I thought, I feel so much better. Now I'm at Dr. Katz's office, and he'll help me out.
Yeah. See, I think that's the problem. I don't think you feel safe in here at all. You wouldn't bring all this stuff.
Really?
In fact, I'm tempted to hang on to those things, Ron, until we're done with the session.
How
Just
would-
let me hold on to some of these things until the end of the session, and I'll give them back to you, Ron. Let's just be me and you and whatever you're thinking, you know.
Zoom. It's kind of hard to think without the stuff, though. Blink, blink, blink. I'm sorry. It's not going that well, is it?
Yep, come on, that one too, Ron.
Really?
Whoops, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
Wow.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
you're not concentrating on the show.
Oh, sorry.
You're looking
Yeah, I'm
at the
thinking of-
wall. Are you all right? Dad? Dad,
Yes. Sorry.
you're staring at the wall.
Oh, here's what I'm thinking, Ben. This Saturday, what do you say you and we take out the old tool chest and we put on some beat up old clothes and we put up some shelving, some nice new shelving on that wall. What do you think about that idea?
That's a bad idea, Dad. I'm sort of watching a show here.
Well, I mean, we're just suggesting that we do this Saturday.
And
know?
you want to put the shelves over the TV.
No, on that wall there, there's a whole empty wall there.
We don't do those kind of things. We don't put up shelves. We're not gifted in that way.
What are you talking about? We can't. What about the treehouse I built you when you were a kid? Do you not remember that?
No, I don't remember that. What treehouse?
When you were about 6. You don't remember me and Mom and Lefty and Stu? We all
Built a treehouse?
built a treehouse.
Where?
In the backyard where we used to live.
I never had a treehouse.
Well, you know, when you're that age, anything is a treehouse. You know what I'm saying?
We had a tree.
Well, it was a very simple structure, Ben. That's all I'm saying. But for a 6-year-old kid, you were in heaven there.
Why do you make up a treehouse when I never had it?
Why do you negate the wonderful childhood that we
Why don't
gave
you build me a treehouse now?
I'll build you a treehouse. Get over here, you kid. I'm gonna build you a treehouse. Boom!
Stop the hitting!
You know, Doc, I love playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, all the years I've been playing cards, I never thought about this until recently.
What's that, Daddy?
What's the deal with the royalty in the deck of cards? We know who the king is, right? We know who the queen is, but who the hell is the jack? There's no jack in history. You're never like, I am the Jack of England. There's no, you know, I will meet with all the jacks of Europe. If I was a 10, I'd be angry. You know what I mean? You're worth the same points as the jack, but you don't get the nice clothing. You know, give me a sweater or a gift certificate. I'm in the royal flush. I might as well be the 3. You know what really is the biggest problem with the news is
what is the big
they made anchor people celebrities. That's dangerous. You know, these were the kids who used to get beat up in high school, and then you make them celebrities, and their egos go through the roof. You know, it's like. You ever notice on the news sometimes, you know, the anchor person gets replaced by another one?
Right.
And they announce it like they think it matters. It's like, hi, I'm Chris Phillips with the news. Adam Roth has the night off. Who cares? Just read the news. This is television. We can see you're not that guy. You know, we're not worried. Like, you know, where's the other guy? Is he under the desk? Is he go, who are you? You're a freak. I can't listen. I want my old guy back. I want my old guy back. Nobody cares. And nobody does that at any other job. No one's like, hey, my name's Dick Warren. I'm here to fill your tank with gas. You see, John Harrison has the night off tonight. His wife's pregnant. I'm just working a double shift. See, we don't really care. It's really, you know who has the easiest job on the news? The weather people, because they just point to stuff and make it up.
Yeah.
They play pin the tail on the map, and they make $1 million. It's really going to be cold here. Now back to you, Bill. I've got to cash my check. Thanks. You know, it's the hardest job on the news. The weather people working their way up to be the weather anchor. Yeah. You know, the people who have to go out and cover the storm. They have to interview the blizzard when it comes into town. Yeah. You know, because the rich girl weather anchor person, they're in a studio and they're pointing to stuff and making it up and weird hand motions and fake voices like, winds out of the south-southeast at 100,000 miles per hour. Gusting to 5 million by tomorrow. So stay in your homes and lock your door. But now let's take out the dink loser right on the water covering the storm. And some poor guy in a Gorton's fisherman jacket with a big yellow rain hat, you see this much of his face, he's like, help me, I'm
Hey, Laura. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's Ben.
I know.
What?
I know.
Oh, great. Hi. What's happening over there? Things, smooth?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Listen, I actually, is my dad, available? Because I got to speak to him about a few issues.
Well, he's in a session right now.
Yeah. Well, can you take a message?
Yeah.
Tell him that I'm on my way down to the hardware store, and I'm going to pick up all the things that I've mapped out for.
Wait. Stop.
Okay. Sure. Are you catching up?
Oh no! I just meant stop.
Oh. Well,
I'm not going to take the message.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is politically I'm paranoid. Because I really believe that, let's be honest about it. I mean, it doesn't matter what you are, Republican, Democrat, Jewish, Catholic, Hindu, Baha'i, Christian, you trace them all back. It's all, Viacom, AT&T, Time Warner. I mean, am I being crazy? I'm not being crazy. I mean, I know this is true. I can see it's true. You know how I know? Because I sit at home. If you just make a little hat out of Reynolds wrap and you just sit at home for 20 minutes a day and squint really hard, the answers come to you. You don't need television. The information is just floating around in the air. It's a matter of how you pick it up. It's a matter of how you choose to do it. Okay, so you might think I'm paranoid, but okay, no. Question. Why are you taking my name at Radio Shack? I'm buying batteries. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm buying batteries.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm going down to the hardware store, right? I'm going to pick up the stud finder and the particle board. I'm going to pick up the shelving units. All the wood screws. The things that the wood screws go into, the little red things.
Ben?
And the grout. And,
I don't really need to know this.
Because, we're remodeling in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to do some work in the living room. And things are going to get a little sweaty,
Okay, stop right there.
I'm thinking I'm just going to be wearing jeans, maybe no shirt. and
there goes lunch.
I mean, come on, think about it.
Okay.
Think about God. I think most people believe in God just in case. Mm-hmm. If there's some sort of blacklist, you don't want to be on it. You don't want to be one of those people that says, hey, there's no God, and then die and have to go, oh, hi, Is there some sort of community service I can do? Well, I read recently in USA Today that a lot less people believe in God, and it had a little color graph, so, must be true. More blue equals less people, you know what I mean? Why? Mm-hmm. But what is that? What is statistics? What's that all about, Why do we believe that graph statistics? Like 5 out of 15 people believe less in God. Who'd they ask? Did they ask you? No. Did they ask me? No. Who are they calling? I don't know. Well, see what it is. You know what a pollster is. Those calls you get where they go, hi, you mind if we ask you a few questions about, and you're like, no, I have no time for this. You hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Well, see what it is that you get these guys who are sitting at home, just sitting there watching Jenny Jones, and the phone rings, and they're just sitting there going, oh, I wish I had friends. Brrring. Hey, you mind if we ask you a few questions? Yes, I want to talk to people. You see that? I'm just saying don't believe the numbers. But let's say it's true. Uh-huh. Let's say people believe less in God. I think one of the reasons is God doesn't seem to talk to people like he used to. I mean, you read the Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament, every other day. It was like, Abraham, this is God. I need you to do something for me pronto. Can you handle it? Thanks, I knew you could. Who's he talking to now? I don't know. And then I realized maybe it's those guys you see walking down the street talking to themselves. You know, those guys are just like, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Maybe the other side of that conversation is God going, you're the new leader. No, I can't. They're not crazy. They're reluctant prophets.
So did you get that, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
Could you read it back to me just to make sure that's, because I want to be specific.
Oh, yeah, sure. Dr. Katz, Ben called.
That's fine. That's okay. I don't mind that.
Homelessness it upsets me very much. You know, but I really, on some level, you know, I can only do what I can. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Doctor?
Sure. That's all any of us can do.
Yeah. And I was walking through this neighborhood. You know, most big cities, they have, you know, there's a part of most big cities that's sort of like this 24-hour round-the-clock homeless renaissance fair / flea market, because there's a never-ending ecosystem of resellable garbage in most cities, and they have the market cornered. I'm not knocking homeless people. I usually don't need any Bee Gees 8-tracks or gas-powered answering machines. But the thing is, I was walking through this neighborhood, right, and I had a very human moment, you know. This guy walks up to me. This is true. This guy walks up to me. He's got no shoes on. He's wearing pants. He looks like he's been sleeping in for weeks, okay? And he's holding the board game Sorry. You know, and I really didn't know what to do. You know, I'm looking at him. I think I'm a good person. I didn't know what to do. So I just said, well, set him up. Let's play. You know, I mean, I don't want to buy the game, but I'll spend some time with you, my friend. And that'll be quality time.
He probably didn't really want to play. Sorry.
No, I played with him. He beat me 2 out of 3, and there were no pieces, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, what I learned from that is that, you know, sometimes in this life, you know, you just have to play along, you know, because it's the right thing to do. Sometimes you just have to say, yes, it is your turn again, you know.
Yeah.
And then other times you have to say, hey, you know, quit following me, buddy, you know.
Julie, listen to this. Stanley, you know this one?
What?
What did the Zen Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor?
What?
Make me one with everything. That's a great joke.
It is.
And it makes me hungry. You know, my dad insisted on driving me here tonight, Julie.
Really?
Makes a left-hand turn from the extreme right-hand lane.
Ugh.
I said, Dad, you trying to get us killed? He said, I thought you were driving. Laugh. I couldn't start.
I couldn't stop.
Let me ask you this, Doc. If you owned a company, if you owned a big company and you had no competition and everybody needed your service, would you spend a lot of money in advertising?
No, not if everybody needed it.
So then why does the U.S. Postal Service advertise stamps on television? You know, for 2 years now, there are commercials on TV. They actually end with "Buy U.S. postage stamps."
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but my whole life, all I've ever bought was U.S. postage stamps. You know, because you try Scotch taping 32 pennies to the envelope, it never gets there.
It's too heavy.
Because you use Easter seals instead, and they come right back to your house. Of course we're going to buy U.S. postage stamps. What idiots. You know how expensive it is to advertise on television? If you're the post office and you have a message for us, well, put it in the mailbox. You're going there anyway. It's like having a commercial for air. Air, breathe it in, breathe it out. Air, brought to you by the oxygen people. You know, the weirdest one of all of them are, why do the Yellow Pages advertise on TV? We don't get our choice of what Yellow Pages we want. We don't even know when they're coming. They show up at our house, you know, once or twice a year in a plastic bag, and those are our Yellow Pages. There are no Yellow Pages shopping centers. There's no kiosk at the mall with all the Yellow Pages. And here's the most ironic thing. Look, in any Yellow Pages, under Yellow Pages, there are no listings. So what kind of piece of horrible reference book is this?
I find it very helpful, actually.
I'd rather call information than use the Yellow Pages, because the Yellow Page, although it's a great idea, it's like going on a scavenger hunt through hell, trying to find out what words they decided to use for the stuff we normally call. I'll give you a true example. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to find clothing in the yellow page. You've heard of the word clothing, Doc, right?
Mm-hmm. Clothing is. I'm wearing some right now.
You know what it says under clothing in the yellow pages?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Not clothing, see something else, nothing. Like there's no such word as clothing.
Yeah.
You know? And apparel. Who, since 1903, has used apparel in a regular sentence? You know what it says under apparel in the yellow pages? How the hell did you find this?
Dr. Katz's office?
Hey, Laura, it's Ben.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
Listen, is my dad around? Because I'm at the hardware store, and I'll tell you something. This guy's giving me a hard time about returning some items I got last night. And, you know, it says refund, but he said no. I can't argue with him because you can't argue with no.
Ben?
And I think what I need is my dad here because it's his credit card, and he has his name on it, and I forged his signature last night, and now they're saying, oh, you're not this guy. And I'm not. But that's not the point. So I'll have to have my dad... Is my dad there?
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to him?
No.
You see? It's happening. People saying no. Hello?
I'll give you another example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to find bar in the yellow page, it's under tavern. Tavern. I want to drink. I don't want to meet Davy Crockett. What year is this? Who works at the yellow pages? Don't they interact with other human beings and find out how we talk? What do they sequester them like a jury and feed them 19th century novels and say, only use these words, please?
Dr. Katz's office.
Why'd you hang up? I just wanted to talk to my dad.
I didn't hang up.
Listen, I'm having a hard day today. I'm at the hardware store. That's hard. This is a difficult day. I'm having a problem. I need to talk to my dad. Could I do that?
I'll give you another example. Recycling. So I want to find out what night to get my stuff ready. So I look in the yellow page under recycle centers. You know what it said? Nothing. Nothing. Not recycle center, see something else. Not a picture of me bent over a stump with a guy kicking me in the butt, you know, dancing around. You know, nothing. I look under garbage. You know what it said under garbage? Nothing. Nothing. So now I got to start thinking like an SAT test. Like clothing is to apparel, as garbage is to... I looked under sanitation. You know what it said?
What?
See rubbish. I'm getting closer. I just want to call information. Go, excuse me, you have a synonym for perfume? It's my mom's birthday and I can't find a damn thing in your book.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Ben, I'm glad you called. I wanted to remind you to return that thing you bought at the hardware store.
The nail gun.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm at the hardware
Oh,
store.
great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, there's
for
a...
taking care of that, because while I was annoyed, I knew it could be
easily resolved.
Yeah. Well, it was a little too expensive, and maybe I got carried away. There's a slight problem.
Okay.
Well, they won't take it back.
Why won't they take it back?
He said it's messed up. He said,
How could it be messed up? It's in the box.
It is in the box.
Yeah.
But
So what is the problem?
Well, last night and this morning and this afternoon, I took it out of the box, and I might have used it just to see if it worked.
You don't remember me saying anything about that, do you? Last night.
You said don't use it.
Right. Why would you do a thing like that?
What do you mean, use it?
Yeah.
Fun.
Look, it doesn't matter. It's in the box. It's in perfectly good condition, and there's no reason in the world why you can't return it and why they can't credit it to my card.
It's jammed.
You mean you can't get it back into the box?
I think there's a problem with the compressor.
What do you think is wrong with the compressor, Ben?
There's some nails in it, Dad. From when I put them in.
You put them in the compressor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also I put a tack in.
This is not making me happy at all.
And
It's making me... I feel like I'm aging right in front of my own eyes.
It wouldn't fire the tack. Might have jammed it. You know, Dad, though, I really feel like I learned a lesson. And that is, don't nail your shoes to the floor.
So it doesn't have to, you don't have to be able to hold a dictionary for a shelf to be a success, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was...
I think it's a success. We just have to find a different purpose for it.
It's just that they're not straight.
Cock your head like this to one side, Ben.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's not think of them as bookshelves.
It's more like...
Let's think of it as a place where we leave for outgoing mail, for some pamphlets.
Right.
You know, we just have to be careful that we don't put anything fragile on there because it's going to slide right down to the other end.
It still feels good, Dad. You know, I mean, having done
God.
something. I'm a little tight.
Man, I feel...
The blood was going. The belt's tight.
You know what's nice is to use those muscles. That very rarely do I get to use the upper leg, lower back. It's been since college that I've used those muscles.
Well, you worked on a commune, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a bulletin board that I put up.
But didn't you help build a barn?
Well, it was an A-frame. It wasn't really a barn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we lived in an A-frame. 18 of us.
That's tough living, huh?
We grew our own fungus.
Wow.
Yeah. But damn it feels good, doesn't it?
Oh man.
I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight because
you work so hard.
You work
today.
with your hands and you sweat.
I'm not going to.
I know it's only been 25 minutes, but there's something about taking a thing that exists in nature, you know, in this case, particle board.
Yeah.
And just molding it to suit some kind of selfish purpose.
I do love the belt, Dad. I mean,
yeah.
You know, they come in all types of earth tones.
Really?
This isn't the only one. This is
Are
a
you
light
kidding?
tan.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You know, earlier, Dad, on our third or fourth break, when I was just standing there and I was sweating, I felt like a man. You know, I was sort of hoping that someone would see that.
That feeling will pass.
The feeling about?
The feeling like a man. I go through that once in a while.
Yeah. Well, it's just a phase.
Yeah. You know, Mark, I think that you need to focus less on the world around you.
Whoop.
And
wait a minute. Email.
What?
Yep. Whoop.
Huh?
Here we go. Email. You have a computer, Doctor?
I do.
Yeah.
I am totally dependent on one.
Really? I have not got to that point yet. I can't seem to make the evolutionary step into the screen, you know? I mean, I got this friend, he's constantly bothering me. I mean, I have a computer, but I use it to write. That's all I use it to write. This guy's constantly bothering me. You got to get on the net, man. You got to get in the internet. You got to get on the internet. You got to get into the future. Get on the net. You know, this guy spends 8 hours a day playing, computer games with a guy in France. You know, and he's always telling me, like, hey, you know what? The computer is a tool. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's a toy. You're a tool. It's using you to get to me, you know? So finally, I just said, all right, let's go. I want to get on the net. I want to get on a global chat board. I want to talk to people all over the world. So, we boot into his computer. We're on the screen. I'm sitting there. I'm prepared. I'm ready to engage. And I'm watching the screen, waiting for a transmission. Here it comes. Do you like dogs?
Whoops. You know what the music means. I'm a little antsy tonight. You forgive me.
Yeah.
I get this way, I guess I am this way.
Oh, yeah.
You know who I bumped into today was a guy who used to terrorize me in grade school, Tommy Kalagna.
Tommy?
Yeah. And every day, this kid for 5 years would come up to me and shake me down for my lunch money.
Bastard.
And then finally one day I come to school and I'm trembling because I see him coming and there's no change in my pockets.
Uh-oh.
So he comes up to me and he says, Katz, where's your lunch money? And I said, I don't have any money. And he said, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
What do you think of this, Dad? Is that clear to you? Take like 10 steps back, though, and see if you can...
Ow! Pickups, celebrity limo service.
Hmm?
It looks like a semi-professional sign.
I made it myself. Do you like the letters and all the different colors like that?
Yeah, it leaps out at you, so it captures your...
cut them out from different magazines, so it looks like a ransom note. That was my concept.
Is it a project you're doing for...
Well, Dad, you don't understand. I'm starting a business, and I'm working through the initial...
I see. And what kind of business, man?
It's a celebrity limo pickup service. It's called Pickups, like hiccups. You need a catchy title for a business. That's the most important thing.
And do you think there's a market for it in this?
Oh yeah, celebrities are coming in and out of town all the time, and they need rides, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick them up at the airport, bring them to their press junkets, their hotels, their restaurants. The list goes on. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, really.
I do too.
I mean, you don't seem excited.
No, this is me excited. Don't you remember? But Ben, unless I'm missing something, you're going to need a car. Am I right?
Got one. Rented one. It's a Monte Carlo. Like the Count.
That's Cristo.
Like the oil?
No, that's Crisco.
Like the Count?
No, that's Carlo.
Like the car?
Well, just very realistically, you're going to have expenses like the car. How are you going to pay for the car?
Credit card.
Whose credit card?
Your credit card.
Didn't we have a talk about that? I gave you my credit card,
right,
in case of an emergency, and this does not constitute an emergency.
Things happen so fast. The business needed to be set up so quickly, and the idea came so quickly.
Well, I understand that, but I wish you could reassure me that if you're going to use my card in a situation that's not an emergency, that you'll clear it with me first.
I'm going to use it again today. Dad, I gotta say, I'd love to stay and chat, but I got to pick up the car right now.
Wait, hold on one second, man. Let me play the devil's advocate here just for 1 minute.
No, Dad, don't. Okay, please? I don't like the devil's advocate thing. You're too good at it.
What about Duck Duck Goose?
Okay, you got a deal.
This is so hard to know, you know?
Sure.
It's like I did this thing in my act about something about Vietnamese people eating dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this woman comes up to me. She goes, that was really unnecessary. You're pretty funny. You don't have to resort to that. And I go, what? And she goes, well, making fun of other people's cultures, that's pretty low. And after all, what is the difference between, one culture where they eat a dog or here in the United States where we eat a cow? So I go, I don't know, lady, I guess the difference is that eating a cow is, correct. And eating a dog is completely screwed up. Based on my rule, which is that any animal that can catch a frisbee is not food. That's how I divide the animal kingdom. Throw him a frisbee. If it bounces off his head, he's lunch. I know it's not scientific, but it works with most of your better tasting animals. If you throw a frisbee to a turkey, boom, right off his head. Sorry, don't play sports, I'm a turkey. Well, what are you doing here? Well, I don't know. I just have a lot of white meat and drumsticks. Hint! If you wanted to kill me, I'm not really good at flying away. Hint, hint! I know only one word, gobble. Big hint! I went to the Red Lobster. They just have that look, that any word from the governor look. But I eat them anyway, because all you got to do is have like 4 or 5 drinks, and then you don't really care. You know what I mean? Once you had some drinks, you're just sitting there with that Emperor of Rome attitude now. The waiter's going, can we help you? And you're like, yes, bring me the brown one. He amuses me. The impertinent one on the right. Seize him! Would you like a beverage? Wine! Bring me wine! It's just odd. It's like, why are they the only animals that have to put up with that? Like if you go to a steakhouse, no cow tank. They don't bring a cow over. What do you think of this one, buddy? With a baked potato? I don't think you go wrong with him. Say the word, I got a gun, I'll blast the crap out of him right here. Hey, put your head up. The hell's wrong with you? He's a customer here. And there's the cow. Why don't you have the lobster? He's in a tank. Why don't you mind your own business?
This is awfully nice back here, Ben.
It's roomy, huh? That's why I rented it.
It's heaven.
You got your seatbelt on back there? Huh?
Yep.
Because safety first with pickups.
Nope, I'm strapped in.
Hey, Dad. I see you.
Yep.
Yeah. How you doing? Just making sure the thing works. All set back there?
I'm fine.
Still see ya.
Hey, Ben, please watch where you're going.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the road.
Yeah.
I should really do that.
Okay, hey, you can let me off right here, Ben, because it's just, my office is just right around the corner. And I appreciate the lift, and I hope this isn't...
It's no problem. I'm happy to give you a ride. I mean, 1, it's my job, and 2, it's on my way anyway.
To
your office.
Where
I'm going. To do my day's work.
Which is...
I can't keep talking like this, Dad. It's like you had a stroke.
So, Laura.
Yeah?
Look, here's the deal. Ben.
You want me to explain?
No, that's okay. I can handle it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben has started a little company, and he needs a place to just to take calls for the day.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take him out looking for a place?
No, he's actually going to share the office with me just for the day, and then we'll find some other kind of arrangement.
No, really?
So,
yeah, I'm going to stay out of your way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I know this is not the ideal arrangement, but
honestly, it wasn't ideal to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Dad, where do you want me to set up? Do you want me to?
Why don't you set up as far away from Laura as you possibly can get and still be in the office?
Okay, so why don't I just move the coat rack and do it right over there?
That's okay with me.
Is that going to be okay with you, Laura? Lolo?
Don't call me that.
What?
Whatever you just said, just don't say it again.
Lolo.
Hey, guys, I want to go...
I said not to say it again.
Laura,
that's what I call you in the office. Hey, Lolo.
I need to know that I can go into my office and work and know that the two of you will behave like young adults.
No, this is not going to be disruptive at all. I mean, I'm here to do my business.
Okay,
and I assume you are too, Laura.
And Ben, what's important most of all is that my business runs smoothly without any interference from you.
Dad, that's your problem. I mean, you got to run your own
your
ship.
problem very quickly, young man. If
I don't like that tone of voice with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't get snippy because, this is my first day and I got enough.
Okay, look, I want it to go well for you. I want this to work for you. I just don't want you to make Laura's job impossible.
Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Okay.
Everything's going to work out. Laura and I are going to be like office mates. We're going to be office pals. We're going to be office buddies. Isn't that right, Laura? Buddy up.
Okay, kids.
See you at the coffee counter. Wash your mug, because germs, germs, germs.
You seem a little distracted today, Winona.
No, I'm fine. It's just they're.
Yeah. There's nothing you can't say to me. You understand that.
I know. I just.
Yeah.
If you do you have any Kleenex?
Sure, help yourself.
Maybe you should.
No, I'm good, thanks. Oh, right. Oh. Has that been there the whole time we've been talking?
Yeah.
Because I apologize if that's... See, that's why I'm still hungry. No, I know very little about your parents. How did they meet?
My mom and dad?
Yeah.
My mom was wearing a mini skirt, and my dad followed her to a softball game, and they met.
Yeah, where is she from?
She's from Minnesota. She talks like that.
She's got a deviated septum.
And my dad's got a heavy Brooklyn accent. Talks like that.
Good septum.
How you doing over there? I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I got to get myself orgasmized, huh?
Okay, that's the kind of thing we don't say.
That's an office thing? The office expression?
Okay, I'm done with this conversation.
Well, I was raised in San Francisco, but then we moved to this commune for 4 years with no electricity or running water.
Mm-hmm.
My parents thought, we're taking them out of the city and we're going to raise them in this utopia, this, nature. They won't have to be afraid of anything. But they didn't know that there was wild boar up there and that it was terrifying. Mm-hmm. There was no way to turn on a light when you were scared. You had to grope for matches and find a candle or a kerosene lamp.
Groping for matches already doesn't sound safe, even without the kerosene.
Laura, this is a big day for me because this is my grand opening, and I assume I'm going to be getting a lot of calls, for business, because I am open for business. I mean, the point is so that, I was wondering if you could maybe just say pickups when you answer the phone and not play up the whole doctor thing unless it sounds like a really troubled person.
I remember everyone always claiming they saw a UFO.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of the older kids saying, if you walk like an alien, they won't abduct you. So when we would have to be out at night, we'd walk like aliens, or how we thought aliens would walk.
How'd you do that walk? That makes sense.
My mom would get us up every morning before school, 2 hours before we had to leave, and make us meditate.
Yeah.
And then she'd make us do the salutations to the sun, this yoga thing, over and over and over again. We had to, honor the earth all the time.
But so let me see if I have this right. You'd honor the earth and then you do a sun salutation?
Yeah.
And is that a conflict of interest? I don't know that much about it. So,
we broke up and I haven't spoken to her since. Hard to believe that was 18 years ago, huh? I mean, I bet you'd be surprised to hear that I'm running my own company now.
Wow, that's really fascinating.
Hey, there's a lot you don't know about me.
I like that about you. Dr. Katz's office?
Is not.
Is?
No, is not, Laura. I mean, I know you're not. I know I'm not paying your salary, but the least you could do is answer the phone.
What is it?
It's pickups.
No, what do you want?
Oh, I was just checking in. I'm driving and I have a phone.
Okay, well, everything's fine.
Sam, you know the problem?
Okay, bye-bye.
Wait, hold up, because I just have a quick... There's a weird smell in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it's me.
Hey, Richard, have you ever considered marriage? That maybe there's a Mrs. Jenny in your future?
No, I've never really even been drunk enough to get a tattoo.
Right.
I think you just never know what's going to happen in them. And I mean, the proof that nobody knows what's going to happen is that women are now smoking cigars. Who could have ever predicted? Now, I don't personally have anything against it. I think, whenever I'm in an intimate situation with a lovely young lady, I want her to remind me as much of Edward G. Robinson as possible. I want a woman in a nightie and a push-up bra with a big stogie going, all right, here's the way it's going to be, Buster. I don't want any foreplay. I'm a busy girl, see? I don't want to get pregnant, see? So at the end, you get out of there. Beat it. Scram. Brah!
Huh.
I don't know. It's just hard to decide, because when you first fall in love, it's easy, right?
Right.
Because when you're in love, there's nothing like you take some love and some sex and you mix them together. It's almost like a rocket launch. You're taking off your shirt in that boudoir and you can almost hear the NASA guy going T-4, 3, 2. But if 10 years go by and you're not in love now, it's not exactly a rocket. It's more like a crappy commuter flight in a little puddle jumping plane. You're just in the bedroom taking off your shirt hearing this guy. Folks, we're gonna get underway here in the sex. We should be hitting the climax right on schedule, just about 4 or 5 minutes maximum. Got a slight tailwind, could get us in just a little bit early. Those of you on the right side of the bed, point of interest, closet doors open, you might want to start picking out your clothing for work in the morning. Please remain in position till we've come to a full and complete stop. People say that marriage should be forever, but, when they made up that rule, forever wasn't that long, I mean, when they made up that rule, there was just a guy going, yeah, I'll get married. Hey, come on, I don't want to be 19 and alone. You never know what's going to happen with a marriage. Sometimes you turn on the TV and there's Willard Scott going, these people have been married for 140 years. Then you flick another channel and there's someone going, a Milwaukee woman has crazy glued her husband's butt cheeks together while he was sleeping. I mean, that really happened,
I read about that.
I always wondered if they stayed together. The couple, I mean. That's, it's got to be weird. The guy wakes up and, he comes down. And probably, you can't really accuse the wife right away. You got to go, honey, did you glue my butt cheeks together while I was sleeping? And she's there going, all of a sudden you're Mr. Observant. You didn't notice when I changed the curtains.
What do you want?
I just got to tell you, I got to be totally honest with you. Hydroplaning? Fun. I'll tell you something, I would never do it with a client in the car, because when the client gets in, that's when I turn on Mr. Business.
Is there something I can do for you?
That's when I turn off Mr. Fun.
I'm hanging up.
My mom was dragging me to church every week.
Yeah.
Not a good one, like St. John the Divine or St. Mary the Immaculate. We used to go to St. Phil the Reliable. He's not a miracle worker, but he's there.
Right.
It was boring, They all priests, they have this, weird... Can you say the word Lord? Try and say that.
Lord.
See, you can't be a priest. You have to have a certain tone of voice, a very clipped, just caught my privates in a car door, borderline Kermit the Frog. Lord! Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, as I must do each week, let me repeat things over and over so as to bore everyone and fill up an hour. Whoa, you're a holy, holy, holy guy, Lord. You are 10 pounds of holy in a 5-pound bag. Lord, you are... And I'd be back there, what are you, Rain Man Padre? Pick it up. Lord, let us read from the Epistle of the Apostle, Romans 7, Leviticus 3, paragraph 9, section 8, 25 or 6-4, Chicago 7, St. Louis 2, bottom of the 8th, runners at the corners, Lord! Yeah, it's, I don't know. People always tell me I shouldn't make fun of church and stuff. And I always think like, well, God knows everything, right?
Yeah.
So God knew I would do this, and he let me. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? Because I don't care who your Lord is, even if you're not Catholic. You can't have a Lord going, I was not aware of that. How could that have happened? Here I am, the Supreme Being, and I don't know what the hell's going on. On any given Sunday, more people watch auto racing than go to Catholic church now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and auto racing is pretty boring, too. I don't know why. I think the only difference is that auto racing, unlike church, has really exciting radio commercials.
Right.
I think if the church had them, they probably would do better if that. Sunday, attention church fans. At the Church of the Independent Suspension, see Big Daddy Monsignor Murphy take on the devil himself. That's right, the priest from the east versus the thunder from down under. It's all happening at 12 o'clock Mass this Sunday!
Hey, Ben. Dad, let me explain right off, okay?
Yeah.
Airports are very confusing. There's a lot of on-ramps and off-ramps and different places, and driving around here is not what I'm used to, and I think was the major problem.
Look, I'm just glad that you're not hurt.
I'm putting up the out-of-business sign, because this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm not mad at you, Ben, if that's any comfort to you. I'm a little disappointed. I think it was a great idea, but you know what? Maybe it's something you can come back to at a different time in your life when you figure out this whole departure-arrival thing.
Well, I blame myself. I do. It's not that I blame others. I mean, I failed at this. I gave it
You had one bad experience, and is that any reason to give up on a business?
That is the mark. It's just a bad omen, and I'm not going to start a business based on bad energy. Dad, maybe you just didn't give birth to a business-minded son,
I don't know,
give me
Ben.
the mind for business. I mean,
just don't give up on yourself so quickly. That's my only concern.
I think I was born to not own a business.
Yeah. Well, in that case, you're doing great.
I mean, did you ever just get nervous when you're in your line of work? I mean, that you're not doing a good job?
Oh, absolutely. Every day I feel that way. Every day I ask myself, am I a good therapist? And I've learned to stop asking out loud.
And I tried to get into shape, but it just takes too long to work out, I just don't have the time. It's just faster to not walk by a mirror when you're naked. Because as long as you got your clothes on, you can go, I look pretty good.
Right.
Then you see yourself naked in a full-length mirror and go, whoa. If I saw this in a forest, I'd shoot it and run back to the car.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I just, they get you to join these health clubs because they always have these signs up, like, Heather Locklear, half naked. Join up! And I never met a beautiful girl. Who I meet is like these naked guys in a locker room. And for some reason, guys in a gym locker room are like casual naked guys. They're, hi, I'm Bob, I'm naked. This is Bill, he's naked. This is Buck naked. Let's stop by the steam room and chat nakedly. So I go, in the steam room, and man, I always sit across from some guy with his knees in different time zones, chatting like nothing unusual is going, hey, it's hot in here. And I'm like, hey!
At one point, years ago, I was in a group therapy session, and they were going around the circle, and everyone had to tell their problems, and they were telling these terrible, terrible problems of being abused and being this and that, and they got to me. My problems was, well, I'm really successful, and I'm really rich, and I'm really famous, and I don't know how to deal with it. And everyone hated me, and I basically got kicked out of the group.
Huh. You're in a tough spot. Who do you trust? Everybody wants something from you. Do you trust me?
Not really, no.
See, I think that has to be a starting point in our relationship. And there's a very simple exercise you can do. I want you to stand up in front of me with your arms out at your sides, and I want you to fall backwards into my arms. In the process, I will earn your trust.
Oh, the trust fall?
I actually learned this game in college. I was in what they used to call encounter groups. And there was a woman in the group who never spoke, and the instructor finally asked her why. And she points to me, and she says, I don't trust him. He says, look, there's an exercise you can do. I want you to stand in front of Jonathan, and I want you to fall backwards into his arms. In the process, he will earn your trust.
Did you catch her?
Well, actually, about 6 years later, she wheels up to me to convention. Whoops, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
Okay, bye.
¿Cómo se dice en español?
Si el tren se para entre las estaciones, quédese adentro, no salga afuera.
Beril es en la escuela.
Manly, yes, but I like it too.
¿Dónde estás, Reina?
Sí, ¿cómo no?
Peligro.
Caliente.
Ay, qué lástima.
12. ¡Oh! ¡Se la película!
Would you guys like some more peanuts?
Actually, ordinarily I would say yes.
But they're fattening.
Not so much that they're fattening. Aren't they sort of high in fat?
Yeah.
No, I'm really taking this whole thing seriously since the checkup. He scared me.
What did he tell you?
Well, he said I'm a really good candidate for a massive heart attack.
Wow.
Oh, it's terrible.
So what was your cholesterol level?
He said it was 320.
Wow, red alert.
320, and he said even my hair has fat in it.
Wow.
I get winded when I use a rotary phone.
Oh. Well, I've been working out for years now.
Yeah.
And I have the body of a 46-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, feel this. Feel the stomach here.
I'd rather not. If
No,
it's
put your
okay.
hand.
I just assume would not.
Put
do
your
that.
hand right here.
Okay.
Not there. Here.
Okay. Let me see.
Huh?
That's very tight.
Look at that. As svelte as a kitten. Look at this.
Look at that's. How do you do that?
How do I do that? I suck it in.
Oh, let me try that.
No, you got nothing there. That's nothing. Oh, that's something.
Julie, you're in great shape. How do you do it?
Oh, God, I'm obsessed with it. It's that's what I'm in school for.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Julie's actually wants to. You want to be a physical therapist? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Is that like an aerobics person?
No.
I guess what I want to know is, are you going to put on one of them,
spandex?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So you're more like a physical therapist.
Yeah.
You work with people who have had a stroke or something like that?
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Jonathan, all you need to do is 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week, and
I don't
and
have
you'll be
40
like
minutes
new.
a day, 4 days a week to give up to my body, as much as I love it. And I'll show you my favorite part. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, crazy idea. Stop me if you think I'm nuts here. 3 days a week.
Yeah.
You come to my office, give you a half-hour workout.
No.
The second half hour, I will give you therapy. It's an even deal, a trade-off.
No, Jonathan, I'm not comfortable with that idea.
Don't make a decision now.
No, I don't want to do it.
I don't want to hear an answer
But,
now.
no, Jonathan, you see it?
Think about it, okay? What do you think?
Jonathan.
Seriously, right?
Jonathan, I don't want therapy. But what I would love is if you would teach me to play the guitar.
Julie,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the degree of the problem here. Show her your stomach.
No, I was just
No, go ahead, go ahead,
she's
go ahead.
gonna see my stomach
Show
soon
what
enough.
you did before with
Okay.
this. Stick it out.
There you go.
Wow! Watch out!
I'm in my 3rd trimester.
Please stop pacing and sit down.
Why does he always make me wait?
Well, your appointment is not for another 2 hours, Mr. Attell.
I'm always wrong, he's always right.
All I'm saying is that if you didn't get here so early, you wouldn't have to wait so long.
You were here when I arrived.
I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to.
Let's have some quiet time.
First of all, let's take a deep breath, Dave. Tell me, let's talk a little more about your dad.
You know, when you're young, you think your dad's Superman, and then you grow up and you realize he's just a regular guy who wears a cape.
You think he was an overly protective father?
Well, he never let me have fireworks. All I had was sparklers. Sparklers. I think a flashlight is more dangerous than a sparkler. My friends have M80s, bottle rockets, sticks of dynamite. I'm walking around like the Special Olympic torch boy. Hey, fellas, how's it go? Ow, ow. Now I'm a moving target. I remember at one time my dad was wearing pants. It must have been Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I have a friend. I went clothes shopping with this friend of mine. He's even worse than me. He bought a pair of overalls. He's like, Dave, what goes with this? I'm like, I don't know. They're overalls. I guess a banjo? I don't know. I know what doesn't go with it. Jobs and women. Doctor, I bought you a figurine.
Thanks.
It's a Delph elf.
Do you go to the movies?
No.
Do you play sports?
Maybe.
Do you go to the theater?
I went to the opera once.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sitting at the opera and I'm thinking, look how much work it takes to bore me.
Laura, can you tell Miss Keitlinger that I'm running a little late?
Hello?
Jonathan.
Julie?
Yeah?
We still on?
Yeah, I should be by around 3.
I don't have to bring anything special, any kind of special equipment.
No, I'll bring I'm going to bring a mat. I'm going to
Okay.
bring some free weights,
Okay.
some ankle weights, some wrist weights.
Okay, and bring stuff for me too, because...
This is for you.
Oh, okay.
This is for you.
And what about clothes? I brought a few options.
Okay, tell me what you got.
I have, I have tights, black tights,
Okay,
and a tank top. And I brought sweatpants.
good.
And a sweatshirt and some. I brought actually some sweat just in case we don't get to do the hard stuff. Why do you think it happens?
Well, I think it's because I make the same. I make the same mistake 3 and 4 times with men, and it just seems to me at this point what I should do is start putting Post-its on men's heads that say, "Do not sleep with this guy again," and then maybe a sentence, one line as to why I shouldn't, like, "Don't sleep with him again." R.E. Mommy.
You have to keep trying. You have to give yourself a little push, even if you're afraid. You know.
I can't go on a date because it's always a disaster. I don't know why it is, but whenever I'm dressed up to meet someone, if we go to a nice restaurant, without fail, I walk out of the bathroom with a little piece of toilet paper still stuck to my tongue.
There's a lot of crazy people on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking down the street, and I see this guy, and he's just screaming. He's running down the block. He's screaming. He's like, "Ants! Ants! They're all over me! Ants! Ants! Ants!" He gets to the curb. He looks both ways. Ants! The only time you notice these guys is when they do something normal, you know? I'd love to follow this guy, like, on his day. Ants! Ants! One for Legends of the Fall? Ants! Ants! Can you supersize this? So then I see this other guy, this one crazy guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just laughing at an empty juice container. He's just laughing at it. And he sees me looking at him, so he goes, "Jealous?" And you know something? I was a little jealous. What is the secret, crazy?
Let's try some push-ups.
Okay, push-ups. I have to tell you, are not my strength.
Okay. Do you want to do them on your knees? Would that be better?
I think that's girl style.
Well, it can be boy style.
I
too.
would rather do 10 boys push-ups than 20 girls push-ups.
Okay. Well, then
That's
let's
my
do
feeling.
10.
Maybe that's just...
So let's do 10
Okay,
boys
10 I
push-ups.
think I can do.
All right. Now make sure you have to squeeze your glutes.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, don't touch me there. A little higher.
Well, no. See, I'm just trying to keep your hips down. So let's push this
Okay.
down. Push it down.
3 down.
Go on.
Oh,
Push
okay,
it down.
down.
Okay, good.
Can I stop for a second?
No.
This is, okay. 4. Julie, I'm bleeding.
Where?
I'm bleeding internally.
Oh, God. You're not serious about this.
No,
I told you.
I'm serious. I think that we have to figure out what my capabilities are. Like, maybe I'm not ready to do... I used to do, in high school, I used to be able to do 50 push-ups over a period of a couple of weeks. But I would do them. Now I can't produce those kind of numbers. So let's figure out what you think I'm capable of, and every session we'll raise that by 1.
Jonathan, I really think that you're capable of maybe not 10, okay? Maybe not 10. Let's start with a series of 5 on each of these things that you're trying to do.
Okay, well, now, will you push that thing down again for me?
Yes.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, and then pull it up. But you can cut your losses. There are certain things you can do now. That's why I've decided to exercise. And
I've never exercised. I mean, I don't like the looks of it.
You're young still, you know.
Right, but I'm bigger than you. You know, I mean, in a fat way. I'm a bigger man than you, and you're not. You're not that big. You actually look fit.
Yeah, but you're also an athlete, Ben. I mean, what did you win that at camp? That you won that buoyancy thing there.
That was...
You know what I'm talking about, Camp Yomi?
Yes, it was a first place in floating.
Right, so
in the pool. It was a joke, though. It was a joke award. They were making fun of me.
Well, but still, you are.
But I kept it.
You are the athlete in the family. I mean, a lot of what you see as big is musculature, and also you have some baby fat on you still. And
what's not baby fat
You will
anymore?
shed that as you get older.
I'm 24 years old.
Well, look, you could get on this program with me. You could join, and all you'd have to do is get up off the couch. I've lost you already, huh?
I just fell asleep for a second. I'm sorry.
You have to get up off the couch and say, I, Benjamin Daniel Katz, love myself and will treat my body with the respect that it deserves every day the rest of my life. Can you do that?
I can't. I can't push myself like that. I mean, I do love me.
I'm just asking you to take a vow. I'm not asking you to do any exercise.
Oh, okay.
Would you do that for me?
Sure.
Would you stand up and say that?
Well, Dad.
Please, Ben.
No, well, don't press me, Dad. Don't press like that.
Well,
Don't press on me. You're all over me. You're a shapely man yourself, Dad, in a way. I mean, you're a little heavier on the hip area.
I'm built to bear children.
Doctor, prostate cancer. Did the CIA start that?
Prostate cancer?
Yes.
It came from somewhere. I don't know. It seems like it's a recent phenomenon.
With Bill Bixby.
Bill Bixby wasn't a real CIA guy.
No, he was a magician. I know that.
Oh, did he die of prostate cancer?
He did!
You know, supposedly they say that your chances of surviving prostate cancer are just as good if you don't operate.
Hey, do you want to go to a party later? Wow, you are a downer. I might be a manic depressive, but you've got some issues yourself, Doctor. I mean, really, you got to wake up, smell yourself, and really say it.
It seems like whenever I'm at my lowest point, I have to run into somebody who's at their highest point. And this happened to me a week after I got fired. This guy I went to school with, hadn't seen him in 100 years, bumps into me on the street, and he says, "Hey, Laura, how's it going?" And I'm just shocked, first trying to think of who he is. And he says, "Wow, I've had the most incredible streak. I was a production assistant on a film. Now I own the film company, and I'm starring in the features we produce. Isn't that incredible? I really made it, yeah. So what have you been up to?" And I said, "Well, geez, despite the accident, I'm still able to hold a ball in my hand and grip it tightly and then slowly release it." "Well, listen, I should scoot. I've just soiled myself while we were talking, and I've got an interview at McDonald's in 5 minutes. Could you carry me there?"
This is something we didn't talk about, is the kind of guitar you want to play. Like, what kind of music are you drawn to?
always liked those women that played the guitar and sang, like Joni Mitchell and people like that.
Well, this is a Joni Mitchell style strum here. Just try that, just for starters.
How are you doing that?
Like this.
Should I be holding my fingers up on this part?
Yep. Try it. Let's start with something simpler.
Yeah, my fingers are hurting from that.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming. No, don't try to play it.
Okay.
Just watch what I'm doing.
Okay.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Now go. Toot, toot. Just try that.
Toot, toot.
No. Toot, toot.
Toot, toot.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Toot, toot.
She'll be coming round the mountains. She'll be coming round the mountains. And this is the way the jazzy guys would do it. She'll be coming round the mountains when she comes around them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She'll come around the mountains.
You know what you need is you need to get your endorphins going. You know what I'm saying? And once the endorphins get going, you get more of the serotonin.
Stanley, are you forgetting that when you make stuff up that I know what you're doing?
No, I'm not making this up. You telling me you don't know about endorphins leading to increased serotonin?
Serotonin went to school with my sister.
No, wait. No, this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
You get your heart level up above, I don't know, 90 or 95 for you. Endorphins start pumping out. Serotonin will drip right off you. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds messy.
It's messy. Then you take a nice shower. You get into the locker room, take yourself a nice shower, and then you're out of there.
You know what I would be inclined to do is to take a shower when I get home. Just in terms of...
the sweat will dry on you. You don't want that.
Yeah, but you know what?
It'll clog
I feel
your...
weird taking a shower in a room full of strange men.
Why?
Well, what if they make fun of my body?
Why would they do that? There's nothing wrong with your body.
Thank you.
Not a lot. I mean, if they do, look, I'll tell them that you were in an accident.
Tell them I was in some kind of frailty competition.
Huh.
Mr. Frail.
The Frailty Olympics?
Yeah, say something like that, just so that they think that I was going for this look.
I don't think they're going to buy that, but the accident they'll go for.
Tell them I'm a marathon runner, except for my belly.
Anyway, last week, my father went to the doctors, and he got a report back that he has a congenital heart defect.
Really?
You know, I'm concerned about him, but the real problem is that I probably have it.
Because it's congenital.
Right, I'll explain that to you later.
Right.
What congenital means, but...
So what's the bad news?
Well, the thing is that there's a good chance, and I'm not being overdramatic, there's a good chance that I will die at some point. So, because of that, I'm thinking I better live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Before the heart goes.
Right.
So I thought that maybe you could think about next Thursday night, if that's good for you. I can get tickets to Nonsense, because I really want to see that before I die. They're nuns and they sing, and there's a lot of improv.
Oh, yeah. I met this Irish guy. He was a lot older than me, and he was always telling me stories, proverbs, to prove that he was brilliant, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd start to complain about my life, and he'd say, ugh, lurch, you're always complaining about how bad your life is. Why don't you change it? You're the author of your own fate. And I thought, God, he's right. I am the author of my own fate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could go at any time. I could go now. I could go tomorrow, or I could go, 20, 30 years from now. You never know.
Well, I guess I'll just have to take my chances.
What does that mean?
She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Now let's stop here today, and I'll tell you why. Because so much of playing the guitar is just being around people who play it well. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, watch this. You know how long it looks simple, right?
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to learn how to do that?
No.
4 years. I did that instead of graduate school.
See, I like the way people's fingers just move, you know, like that.
See, that comes...
So hard.
It comes with work. You have to develop the strength in your left hand.
Yeah.
The coordination of the right hand.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, a lot of it comes from the buttocks. This is the best kept secret of contemporary music.
Stop.
And this is something I learned in college. I had a vocal coach who told me that in order to produce a sound from a diaphragm, you should practice by putting a quarter between the cheeks of your buttocks and holding it there.
Come on.
And this guy would make change, Julie. God. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
I wrote a song about you last night, Julie, in anticipation of your arrival.
You did?
Yep.
Let's hear it.
Julie. That's all I got so far.
Doctor, can I just ramble for a minute?
Absolutely.
Do you always have to control the session?
Do you feel like that's what I'm doing here?
Doctor, make me feel small?
I'm not trying to diminish you in any way.
Doctor, hottest thing on skates?
No, that's not true.
Dr. David Tell, let's have a laugh with him like they did in high school and junior high school and then junior high school again.
Dave, would you calm down,
Doctor,
please?
I know it all because I can read.
First
of all, I was in the Foot Locker. No, I was not trying to get a job there because I remember what you said last time. They can't hire me.
The state will not permit them to do that.
Right. I was just, browsing around, and I see all these little tiny shoes. They're baby shoes. And now they've got baby work boots. Did you know that? Work boots for babies. And I'm thinking, Doctor, no, wait. I'm thinking, I've never seen a baby on a construction site. I might be a gentle giant. I might be an 8-foot man with the brain of a 2-year-old. But baby shoe right, baby boot wrong.
I'm sorry, you know what the music means.
Good.
9.
Okay, keep breathing. Jonathan.
10.
Good. Oh, good.
Oh,
great.
Man, that is...
Good job.
I tell you, I'm feeling it already. I feel the difference.
Yeah.
Give me a shot in the stomach. Give me your
No.
best shot. Come on.
No.
I can take it. Just do it. Just hit me with
You
your
don't
best.
want me to do that.
Yes.
You
Just
really
give
want
me-
me?
yeah.
All right. Okay.
911. Just tell Laura to call 911.
Jonathan, are you all right?
Kill you. I will kill you.